Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today we'll be discussing a topic that is gaining momentum around the world, the global de-dollarization campaign. With countries seeking alternatives to the hegemony of the US dollar, we see China, Russia, Brazil, India, ASEAN nations, Kenya, Saudi Arabia, and the UAE using local currencies in trade. In this video, we will explore the reasons behind this campaign, the countries involved, and the impacts it could have on the global economy. The US dollar has been the global reserve currency for decades and has played a crucial role in international trade. However, with the United States imposing unilateral sanctions on countries, many nations are now seeking financial alternatives, afraid that they could be the next target. The constant rise of interest rates by the US Federal Reserve has also made the dollar so strong that it is hurting the currencies of other countries, making imports more expensive. Russia and China are among the leading countries promoting de-dollarization. When Chinese President Xi Jinping visited Moscow in March, his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin revealed that two-thirds of the country's bilateral trade is already conducted in the ruble and renminbi. Putin said, "It is important that our national currencies are increasingly used in bilateral trade. We should continue promoting settlements in national currencies and expand the reciprocal presence of financial and banking structures in our country's markets." The Russian leader added, "We support using Chinese yuan in transactions between the Russian Federation and its partners in Asia, Africa, and Latin America." On March 30th, China and Brazil announced they had come to an agreement to trade with each other in their local currencies, yuan and reais. This move is significant because China is Brazil's biggest trading partner, and in 2022 the two countries did more than $150.5 billion worth of trade. Brazil's leftist president Lula da Silva has called for Latin America to develop a new currency for regional trade, which he calls the Sir Dilma Rousseff, former president of Brazil and now chief of the New Development Bank in Shanghai, is also a proponent of de-dollarization. Southeast Asian nations in ASEAN are also promoting de-dollarization. The finance ministers and governors of the central banks of the member states of ASEAN met in Indonesia on March 28, and at the top of their agenda were discussions to reduce dependence on the US dollar, euro, yen and British pound from financial transactions and move to settlements in local currencies. ASEAN is developing a cross-border digital payment system that would allow the use of local currencies in regional trade. Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, the Philippines, and Thailand agreed on this in November 2022. Malaysia's Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim has publicly advocated for de-dollarization. In a meeting with Chinese President-elect in Beijing on March 31, the two leaders discussed plans to weaken US dollar hegemony and even create an Asian monetary fund. This is a frontal challenge to the US-dominated International Monetary Fund, IMF, which emerged from the 1944 Bretton Woods Conference that established the dollar as the global reserve currency. Anwar proposed the Asian Monetary Fund at the Bo Forum in China's Hainan province. In conclusion, the global de-dollarization campaign is gaining momentum, with countries around the world seeking alternatives to the hegemony of the US dollar. China, Russia, Brazil, India, ASEAN nations, Kenya, Saudi Arabia, and the UAE are among the countries that are now using local currencies in trade. This trend is likely to continue and could have significant impacts on the global economy. We will continue to monitor this situation and keep you updated with any further developments. Thank you for watching, and we hope you found this video informative.